Shout out First Round Potential Pride. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out First Round Potential Podcast. Roll up. Appreciate it. Love, brother.
Shit, shout out First Round Potential. Subscribe and like.
Let's go, baby. Love, Rick.
First Round Potential. You know, like, comment, subscribe, man. What's going up?
Show love.
Us against the world, you know what's happening. For the members, you know I spin again. You know we got it poppin', it's me and my twin. We pay the prices to live this life. So many nights, Miss Patron with the ice.
Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy Tomo checking in from the First Round Potential Podcast. And you know I got my co-host with me, Wavy. How you doing, brother? Talk to me. How you been?
What's good, man? We back with
back,
another banging videos. Back at it like crack addicts. Hey, man, you know it's going down. The best podcast in the world. Hey, man, let's get this thing cracking. Hey, appreciate y'all. We just ran it up. We just got over 500 subscribers. So we really thank y'all. Keep supporting and rocking with us.
Sir.
Like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, man. Y'all keep making us go up. We're going to keep more content coming. So we really appreciate y'all again, man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We appreciate y'all. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. Y'all know we're going to keep bringing y'all them bangers. Now, let's get into this week's show. Y'all already know what we talking about. Ain't nothing else to talk about. But
really?
We talking about the 5th round, 144th pick. Probably one of the last QBs to get taken off the board. But he was supposed to be the #1 quarterback off the board. Now, I don't want to get into all the negatives or none of that stuff. We already know what happened, and it happened. But guess what? And we just go continue to flow with it. He in a good situation, man. Tell me, what's your thoughts, bro? What's your thoughts on him going to the Browns, #1? And what's the positives that can come out of that situation?
Yeah. It's a blessing for him, bro. I really think they should have got trapped too, but I think it worked out for the best. I really feel like he was gonna go there to begin with, knowing that they had that #2 pick, but then ended up trading and threw everybody off. But they still got him. And I just know from what he did at Rado that he definitely gonna come in and try to make the best of his opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. I think #1 is, I think people get it misconstrued because a lot of people they come out with these narratives, but they got like this. It's like a one-sided mindset. They think every kid that comes from a positive background or a famous background, got a famous dad or a famous mom, they all privileged. They think they already got it. They don't need anything. What they plan for, what they doing it for, and stuff like that. Like these kids just supposed to be robots. No, at the end of the day, it's different. You can't look at somebody in a negative light just because they came out and they just had it already, right? Money wise, since everybody loves money,
right?
You can't just look at somebody like that, man. You gotta, like, for instance, in our episode when we talked to Z Wade, like I have multiple conversations with Z after the before the show, after the show. I knew Z for a while, and he was raised different.
Right.
He wasn't given everything. He had to work for everything. Nothing was just given to him. He wasn't just going out here buying lambs and buying Porsches or having every new pair of shoes that came out. No, he had to work for that. And just from the outside looking in, Sheduer, Shiloh, Bucky, his sisters, it seemed like they all had the same situations. They all talk about it. We ain't no trust fund babies. He ain't set up us no trust fund. He probably did, let's just be honest, but he ain't telling them that. He got them on the mindset to where they got to grind for everything. And I feel like Sheduer, that's what he's gonna prove the most when he get into training camp and stuff like that.
Right.
Is that look, all of this ain't for show. I really work for everything that I got. I really do love this game of football, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show the Cleveland Browns #1. And then I'm going to show everybody else that doubted me that I can and I am going to be the guy that I say I'm, the guy that I say I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So, what's your thoughts? How you think How do you think he should approach this? Because he's in a good situation. They got Joe Flacco, Kenny Smallhands Pickett. They got Dillion Gabriel that they drafted before him, and he's sitting at QB4. He got to go into camp. What's your thoughts? Because everybody think he could be QB1. How do we get there? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I have to agree with the majority that does believe he gets to be QB1, and it only makes sense because of what he did historically in college, and then just everything that he's overcome and proven time and time again. It's just it's a match made for him to just come in and easily compete for that starting position. And he just gotta, master the playbook first and foremost. Get in there, master the playbook, and just work his tail off, earn the coach's trust, teammates' trust, and just show them like, hey, I'm a leader. I've been a leader all my life, and nothing's gonna change. I want to win games. I want to be the best version that I can be to help this team win. And again, just mastering the playbook, earning the coach's trust and his teammates' trust. And, I think he'll be a starter day one.
Okay. I like that. I got a different avenue I'm gonna take. I think everything that you just said is absolutely right. He got to earn everybody's trust. He got to dig into that playbook, and he gonna have to show everybody, because let's not get it twisted. Right. No 5th round pick is coming in and considered to be a day one starter. Nobody thinks like that. But in this situation, it's totally different.
Totally different.
He is a QB1, and he's known to be QB1, right? So I think what Sheduer got to do is take it one step at a time, one day at a time, just like life cycles, right? You have to do stuff one day at a time. Take it one step at a time. And what I think he should do, number one, he's already started in a positive situation. He got there early. He got to Cleveland early, right? He working out. He going to get involved in the community early on, right? Just to, fill out and get the, do the things that he love to do. But his mindset is already there. And a lot of people don't even see that already, right? He already locked in. Now, when he hit camp, I think it's this week or the next week, when he get to training camp, his main focus is just the playbook, earning the coach's trust, your teammates' trust. But number one above all, to become a day one starter, the first thing I got to do is I got to beat out Dillion Gabriel. He QB3. Y'all drafted him before me. So let me show y'all that was a mistake first. And then I'm going to work on, okay, now I got to get to Kenny Pickett, right? Once I get past, once I show y'all within these first couple weeks that Dillion Gabriel is not on my level, which he's not. Let's just be honest and be clear. We seen it. Watch the tape, right? He ain't on my level. Boom, let's bump him back. I'm QB3, right? We get into camp. I still may not be QB3 before it get to regular mini camp. Right now they're finna go to rookie mini camp, but then he got regular, camp.
Yeah.
So in rookie mini camp, let me show y'all that I'm better than him. Now going into camp, it's all politics. I'm gonna still be QB4. I understand that, right? But by week 2, y'all of mini camp, I need to be QB3. And from there, continue to learn the playbook, continue to get comfortable. Because once preseason come along, I need to be, you feel me? Like it need to be me and Kenny Pickett battling for that spot, right?
Right.
Old man Joe, sooner or later after preseason, they're gonna have to cut somebody. A quarterback gotta go. And in my mind, this is what I think the Browns should do. Kenny Pickett or Joe Flacco got to get cut. And if you asking me, I'm cutting I'm cutting Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why I'm cutting Kenny Pickett. I'm cutting Kenny Pickett, Kenny Smallhands Pickett, because I want my 2 young guys to really learn from Flacco, right? But battle for that second spot to see who's about to really become QB1. You get what I'm saying? Now, we already know if it get to that situation, we already know who coming out to be QB1. right? It's just let's just make it make sense, right? And I think that's the mindset he got to take going into camp. Is let me beat out Dillion Gabriel. After I beat him out, let me beat out Kenny Pickett. Get Kenny Pickett cut, and now I'm here is me and old man Joe. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how we play out. And I think from that, if he keep that mindset, bro, I think it's no way that he cannot win that QB1 job in Cleveland, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. That's just how I feel, and I'm gonna be rooting for him. Good luck to two. I think he's gonna get it done. I think he's going to be QB1. If it's not week 1, my prediction he probably end up being QB1 no later than week 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? I could see him in there, falling in there.
That's true. What do you think happened when Deshaun come back?
When Deshaun come back, because he's gonna be out this year, I feel like. Which I think they're gonna keep him out this year.
Yeah,
he comes back. By that time, that's next year. I think they're gonna get rid of him, bro. I think he already played his last down as a Brown, bro.
Yeah,
I think he played his last.
That might be fair to say.
Yeah, I think he played his last down.
Us against the world, you know what's happening. For the members, you know I spin again. You know we got it popping. It's me and my twin. We pay the prices to live it.